Hello and welcome everybody. Reaper here, hope you're all doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to take a look at the Caracal Sniper. Many of you may be wondering what the ship is, what it's all about, whether it's worthwhile buying, as some of you may be looking for some new content. Stay tuned and we're going to find out. So if we have a look at the ship fitting, I've gone with some medium missile launchers. Being a sniper ship, I've got 2 full duplex ballistic control systems, and I have 2 elusive missile guidance computers. So that's boosting the range and the damage. I've thrown on a Gistum C-type shield booster, 2 Mark 7 target painters, and a stasis Weberfire in the mid slots. I've also got a Valkyrie medium drone. Looking at the high slots, I've got some Challenger medium missile launchers, so the DPS you see here could be drastically increased. I'm not throwing too much money onto the ship for the time being, as this is just to test out what it's like. In the rig slots, I've got 2 damage rigs, prototypes, and 1 loading accelerator rig, also a prototype. So might be able to get to about 580 DPS on this ship. One of the key points is how this differs from a Caracal Navy issue. Pretty much it's exactly the same ship, but it has an extra rig slot for each combat rig and engineering rig, and it also has the sniper mode, which we'll talk about shortly. So I've just turned the sniper mode on. Some information pops up there on the right hand side so fast that you can't read it. However, I'll be able to show you that in more detail very shortly. When I tried this a moment ago, when I activated the sniper mode, I had a large afterburner coming out of the back, which I'll try to replicate in a second. Not sure what that's about. And we can see here my DPS has dropped significantly from activating the sniper mode. So when we activate sniper mode, there's various changes. One of the key ones here, you can see the damage. Well, let's test this. First of all, let's deactivate the sniper mode, go back to what we call normal mode, and if we have a look at the missile launcher, remember that we've got 204 damage per missile with a set of 4 of those. So 204 damage prior to sniper mode. We're going to activate sniper mode now, see all those changes to the ship pop up once again. If we go back into the missile, we've gone from 204 damage to 258 damage. Now I've just popped up a kind of screenshot of the sniper mode changes. With this, you'll have a missile explosion speed of -60%, so your explosion speed is reduced, affecting how well you can apply damage, and your activation time of all weapons is +100%. So with my 10-second current reload time, that's going to increase and double to 20 seconds. Now 20 seconds between volleys is an immensely long time, but what we can see with the pluses, which are the green indications, for missiles specifically, we're increasing our flight speed by 100% and our damage by 50%. For me, 50% of 204 would be 102 damage, but we're not seeing 102 damage added to the missile damage types across the board. So I'm a bit confused as to what's happening there. That means that we are penalised quite drastically with our overall DPS and how well they can apply. We already know that medium launchers have difficulty with their explosion velocity and radius. So to have that, and you can see here my max speed is 2 meters a second whilst I'm in sniper mode. So when I put sniper mode on, I can't move, I can't tank anything that's to come over quickly. I'd have to exit that mode. I'm penalised extremely heavily by a -60% to the explosion velocity of missiles, which means my mediums, even with 2 target painters, are going to be applying so little damage that I think this almost makes this ship useless. I don't see a point in using it particularly. Not when I've got all the other ships at my disposal. And for the standard market price being asked for this ship at, let's say, a good rate of somewhere between 250 and 270 million ISK, it just doesn't really, for me, serve a purpose. So I think the best thing we can do here is warp into a encounter. This is going to be a T8 hard encounter, but one of the easiest ones, a 1.5 million ISK one. Let's see how this ship handles itself against some NPCs. So I've warped to this one at 100 kilometers. As you can see, what's quite a good point, when you're in warp you can activate your sniper mode, so you don't have to wait to do that. I have these NPCs just on the outside of my top range whilst in sniper mode, but I can also engage my guidance computers to boost that for a limited amount of time. So I'm going to proceed in activating all of my modules, shoot around at 457 DPS with all this raw. So my alpha strike must be absolutely phenomenal. Let's see, 2,300 damage. So all I could do was take down the shield of a destroyer in sniper mode with all of that damage, with all of my modules running hot, and that is extremely disappointing. So the negatives of the damage to missiles and explosion velocity whilst you're in sniper mode absolutely kill off all of the extra 50% damage you receive, is somewhat negated by the fact that your reload time has doubled by 2 times. A 20-second reload speed is just insane. And also, let's imagine I am attacking one of these ships and I get it to low structure and a volley doesn't quite finish it off. It's just such a long time to wait to get another volley off. So my verdict on this ship is it very much needs some love from the devs. I think it's not too much worth purchasing this ship. Yes, you could use it for PvP in a very large sizable fleet, and you could do some alpha or alpha damage on another cruiser, something like that. But let's face it, for the amount of money asked, and not a lot of people are going to go out and do that for the cost multiplied by the number of ships required to be less useful at a longer range. It's not quite there yet. And if everybody was using the Caracal snipers, the problem is they're not applying the damage. The difference between the Caracal sniper and all of the other sniper ships is the other sniper ships are using turrets. Now, the reduction or the penalty for turrets when you're in sniper mode is a reduction to tracking. Now, when a target is 100 kilometers away, it's barely moving at all. So you don't really have to worry about the tracking so much. It's more the signature radius that you have to worry about. So at the moment, it seems like this particular ship, the Caracal sniper, is immensely disadvantaged against the other 3 sniper ships, and I do think it needs some love. I'm certain that a stabber sniper with its alpha and its ability to apply and lay down all of that boosted alpha damage at a high range could make for an exceptional PvP fleet, and it would be a great amount of fun. But for this particular ship, the Caracal sniper, it's a no from me. I hope you agree, and I hope you also agree that the devs need to give this ship a bit of love. And if you would like, please comment below. If this video has helped you avoiding a NAF purchase, please like and subscribe, and I will bring some more content soon. Thank you.